back on Canoe Lake, Shane.
It's a pretty morning.
It is. Bit of boats going around. Bell just rang at camp. I think that's Amek. And breakfast is ready. But, fun fact, I'm not hungover this time.
Good for you, Ian.
Thank you.
But what did you do? What'd you forget? Did you forget something?
I did. I forgot all the food. Every single morsel of it.
Well done.
So, thankfully, we were at the cottage of Linda and Harry Tendiowski, where there is always food. I raided their pantry, their freezer, and the refrigerator, so we're not going to starve. Although, as Shane was saying, whoa! Let's see if I can get that. Voyageurs getting the
I think that's what your
getting the beavers out.
I think that's what your bell was about.
That could be it.
Come home, guys.
Get the bus.
That is quite a boat.
That is a big one. I would not want to carry that alone.
Single carry?
Single carry, yeah. With all 25 people's worth of gear too. Don't worry, you guys go ahead. Yeah, so we're not going to starve, but we might have one day of fasting.
The priority of this vacation is not food.
No, we're going to go explore Brule Lake and have fun at McIntosh.
Couple of days on Brule, couple at McIntosh, my favorite lake in the park.
Yep, it's a lot of people's favorite lake.
And the big thing you haven't pointed out, 4 days.
Oh yeah.
We haven't done this since our first trip in the park. How many years ago? 2012?
Yeah, that was French Lake, or French River, sorry.
Well no, French River we did 5 days, I guess.
Yeah.
But the first May 2-4, when we did Grassy Bay.
Yeah, you're right. So that would have been May 2013,
2012, I think.
Oh man, we're old.
Yeah. So this is a bit of a lead up to our next trip, which we've already planned for next year, which is going to be 7 days. But,
Canada, 7 to 9 days.
Usually our videos are just a 1 day hop, skip, and a jump into the park, maybe 2 if we stretch it, but we're going to go for 4. This is going to be fun.
This is going to be exciting.
Now let's go steal that canoe from all those kids, and we'll just take that.
Screw the canoe, let's take the food.
That too.
So that way, I said so again, that way is to Joe Lake. And this way is to Potter Creek. We've never been this way, Shane.
This is a first.
This is weird. This isn't usually the routine. Virgin land! Yay, adventure! How's it going, Shane?
I'll make myself look
presentable,
like a civilized citizen instead of a punk young fella.
Bugs are pretty bad, eh?
Yeah, they're not great, but we got some combat on now.
Combat from Home Depot.
Yep.
Interesting end of the portage. Just go across the logging road, and we saw a meal truck or some kind of food truck come barreling along. So look left and right, kids. There's the portage if you're coming back along it. All right, now back into the shit. This one's gonna be buggy, eh?
Once we're on the water, it'll be all right. But in here, definitely, probably back to the flies out there.
Yeah, we got 2 more little portages before Potter's Lake.
Yep.
And we just had to portage around a bit of squirrely beaver stuff. Or rocks, whatever, you know, nature. Shane, a marked sign.
It's unbelievable. There's been no signs on this whole route so far until this one.
Yeah, and this is not exactly the worst thing we've gone through. Because that's tough. All right, let's get out of this creek.
Yep.
Land ho. Well, they tried to fix it, but I'd say somebody had a bad time on this creek. All right, down the portage. This is not a creek. That's Potter Lake. And that's our last portage of the day.
Two beaver dams to get there, though.
I know, it just doesn't stop. This is beaver dams the whole way down. It's pretty, though. Okay, Brule. That's Brule Lake there. We portaged around some rocks and stuff, and it was another rail bed portage. These are very civilized. I really like these. You just go straight up about 10 feet, then you're on a road. And down you go. It's better than a cart path. Bugs are definitely out, more so than in May, which is weird. But, yeah, but even on the portage I was getting pretty bit up. It's good. Lets you know you're alive. All right, let's go find a site, eh?
Yep.
We're on our site on Brule, and you can just see off to the right there, that's the other site on Brule. So we're on the one that everybody seems to like. And it's a bit breezy, which is good, keeps the bugs off. There is a structure over y'all. It's an old cottage. It's been here for ages and ages, but it doesn't really detract from the view. And you can see the rail beds over there. Get out of here, bug. So we'll explore that later. Let's go take a look at the site, though. It is a long walk up from the takeout. It's a good minute, and it's probably the farthest from the site I've ever seen a takeout. I've been on shorter portages, but the site here is fairly simple, fairly civilized. We got a fire pit with a view, and the west is over that way, so we should get a sunset. Plenty of tent pads, plenty of spots for hammocks. What do you think, Shane?
I like it. It's not bad.
It's a winner. Not said about making it home.
I think so.
That's Shane on the site. He is by the campfire. There's going to be a tent here soon, and the Thunderbox is right over here on the way to the canoe. Bit of a strange thing, having the Thunderbox front and center on Main Street, but let's take a look-see. Found the boat, and here's the takeout. Bit of a hike, but I'd say it's worth it. Looks like I peed myself, but I didn't. It is just that long of a haul to get that food bear, or the sink, all the way back here. But wind's died down. Looks like it's going to be a very nice night. Looking forward to gazing at some stars. Got some chicken and rice on the go. We'll throw that in a wrap. And hope for the best. We don't have any cheese or vegetables, but only...
We got what we got.
Yeah, some dumbass forgot them in Oakville.
Throw some beef jerky in there if you want.
Oh, that's just dehydrated regular beef. That's what we should do, is rehydrate your beef. Thank God Shane brought the dehydrated stuff.
We could. Just saying.
Oh, the bugs are out. They are bad.
We need some combat.
Combat!
Last night was pretty awe-inspiring. Slash terrifying, I guess you could say. Me and Shane both woke up to what sounded like a freight train rolling through our campsite. It was just thunder, constant thunder, and you could see very clearly because the lightning was like a strobe light. It was just constantly. Meanwhile, the thunder was going for about half an hour. Lots of wind, lots of rain. I can't believe the tarp's still here. Everything's wet, but
I don't know. Here's how much rain we got last night. This was bone dry last night. Oh, I left the stove outside. Jesus. Woo! quite a light show last night, eh, Shane?
Yeah, it wasn't exactly the greatest night's sleep.
No. What do you mean? You don't like sleeping with a freight train passing by you and a laser light show trying to kill you?
I've been in many, many storms in the bush since I was a kid, and I have never heard a sound like that
Nope,
before.
not even close. Now it's just gray and breezy. Yeah. Mr. Loon's got it figured out, though. He's going fishing in the middle over there. Trucks on the roadway. Why are there trucks 16 kilometers into Algonquin? Do we want to go? Do we want to go to McIntosh Lake?
Well, I think if traveling conditions are going to allow us, why not? It's our favorite.
It is one of the better lakes in the area, and there just seems to be bass in here.
Yeah, not a lot of them either. So.
And there's trucks.
Yes.
And people on that site over there, and there's people on this site over here.
Chainsaws occasionally.
Let's go to McIntosh Lake.
I agree. Let's do it.
We're about to say goodbye to Brule Lake and head down to Rosewood, something wood. 175, and it's supposed to be soupy at the end, and the bugs are out. But it's overcast, but it's not too hot yet.
No rain yet, a little bit, but we'll see what happens.
Yep, pitter patter down the trail.
Onward.
Bugs are bad, but we're heading to something Bright Shore Lake. I don't know, but portages are going well. Path is well trodden.
The humidity is nuts.
Yeah, it's getting warm. I can see why it's a heat wave. Well, we basically just ran through that portage as fast as we can. We're on some kind of lake, Bright Sun. I don't know what lake we're on. We're on a small lake with no sights.
Let's fish.
Yep, a lot of bass jumping. Just past that portage over there is McIntosh, where we will be staying for the night. A lot of blowdowns from the big storm last night. Had to circumnavigate those. Very hot when you're out of the breeze, and lots of bugs, but we're almost there. So it'll all be worth it when we're on McIntosh. Dawn on, what is this, third day? Yes. We were on McIntosh Lake. Last night was very buggy. Yesterday was very hot and a little rainy. But today is going to be perfect forever. It is blue sky behind us and sunshine in front of us. The plan today is to do nothing. We also have food today. That was a big thing yesterday. Yesterday was our lean day because somebody, namely me, forgot food. What do you say? Get some coffee going, then maybe get out on the lake because bugs are bad?
Away from the bugs?
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Super. This used to be Bartlett Island. I guess it still is. But it had an interior cottage owned by the McCormick family on it. And it's itty bitty little rock in the middle of McIntosh. But I can't think of a better place to build a cottage. This might have been a poured step or foundation or something.
It's definitely concrete.
But other than that, ashes to ashes and flowers to flowers. And that's our site over there. Windroar. Look at that. Now you just got to get it in the boat, Shane.
I think I got them hooked pretty good.
Yeah. Nice fish.
There we go.
Want a picture?
Get that all on video.
Yes, sir, I did.
You looked fish in the boat anyway.
Looked really pro though, dude.
Oh yeah, amateur hour for sure.
Shane, you're like a dirty, smelly Disney princess. Oh, that breeze, Shane.
Oh, it's wonderful. Wonderful.
The king of McIntosh Lake sitting on a throne.
I would like to thank the wonderful soul that portaged this in and then panicked and left it here for me to sit and enjoy. This is wonderful. Thank you, bud.
The same person probably who brought in the ratchet straps. If you are missing a brand new set of orange ratchet straps, we have them. Just send me $20 and I will mail them to you. They're very useful. We tied the canoe down with it last night. So, our site. Big rocky outcropping here. Nice and open. If you wanted to, you could set up a tent here, but I'm not going to. It's a bit exposed. But let's go take a look at what the rest of the site has to offer. Head up our little path here. Pretty good little fire pit. Large open tarped area. Very good cooking area right here. And there's a bit of a view from here, but it's not great. We were lamenting sitting at the fire pit. There's no huge open view of the lake. If I owned this property, I would probably drop a couple trees. Canada flag, oh Canada, it is your little birthday. Drying rack, and behind there's another tent pad here. And whoever pieced out in front of us left their chair, left a rope, and you also left your socks, sir. They're over here. So one tent pad. There's a tent pad over here where we left our tent. I'm just airing it out because it's got some foot stank. Well down that path is the thunderbox. It is about as far away as the canoe put-in was from Brule Lake's site. And one more over here. Another tent pad area over here, but we are currently using it to hang our food backpack. There's a bit more of a view over on this side though. But yeah, good little site, nice and open, but a bit buggy right now.
Another lovely morning in Algonquin Park. I got the coffees going, the water's boiling. All my stuff's already packed up in the tent, so Shane's packing his stuff up. Once we get the coffee, we'll knock the tent down and eat some oatmeal and what's left of the gorp. Then we'll head down in creek to Ink Lake, hit the big portage, and then paddle. I slept all right last night. It was sort of a so-so night. Bullfrogs were really loud. But what have I got to complain about, right? It is a beautiful day, and let's hope it stays that way.
It's hot.
It is hot, and what time is it, like 7?
In around there. Everything's packed up. Site's all buttoned down. Nothing to do but get down the creek. What would you rate this site, Shane?
Not bad. I'd probably put it at a
6,
but it depends on the type of year.
Yeah, it's good and protected, that's for sure.
Yep.
But doesn't leave much of a view.
Not good for bug season, but like early spring or late fall, perfect.
Yep. Yeah. Bye, McIntosh Lake. As always, you've been good to us. Off to Tom Thompson. Oh, this is gonna suck.
That was buggy.
Yep, Ink Creek equals lots of flies. 2.4.
Wind's picking up, we'll have a breeze.
That'll be nice. Quick video here. Oh man, Shane, in a word, what would you describe that portage?
Buggy.
Yeah, oh my god. That's worse than I've ever seen it. We gotta get off this lake. Well, she's breezy on teepee, but we just stopped at one of the many sites on this stupid river for a bit of a water and snack break, but they're all so bad like this. Like, if you need some lumber, there you go. If you need some rope, that's good rope. But there's just no real view. I mean, it's one tent pad, sort of a half. It's all very rooty. I don't like them. Finish line. Finish line. It is windy on Canoe Lake. It never looks windy, but white caps and very tiring. But we're within a kilometer of our goal, so just taking a quick break in a lee here. All the camps are getting camping, and we're good to go. And that's it. That's about all she wrote. Good trip. I am sweaty though. I'm probably going to go back to my folks' cottage, thank them for feeding me and Shane, and then maybe go back to Toronto tonight. Who knows? It's a long day. It's only like noon. It's perfect. Oh my god, I'm getting so mangled trying to do like steady shots. But
Is it all on your legs? Because I'm not getting
it's everywhere.